We're gonna tape out these edges because when I was testing it out, I didn't tape out these edges here and the paint went through, but you really only want the paint to be in this area. So we're taping this out like this. And I'm still learning, so if anybody has any tips or tricks in the comments, please feel free to let us know. It's like one of those things, like when somebody gets married, it's like either speak up or forever hold your peace. This is one of those things. Either you guys say something now or we jack this up. Then we're gonna come back over here. And it did not look like they had, I always see people do like a blue tape here. Not that the color matters, unless if it does, but. All right, now we got this taped out and I'm just gonna do just that side. I don't wanna waste too much because low key, it's all fun and games until you realize materials are expensive. We're just gonna grab a shirt, let's say medium. So then what we're gonna do is we're gonna put this guy, lay it flat on the table like this. And this is the paint here, flat on the table. And now at this step, you might be thinking to yourself, oh, you can't just print on the floor or wherever like that. And to that, I would say, you, my friend, are 100% correct. And that is why I will take this piece of cardboard and put it right here. Let's try it. These are pretty wide shirts, oversized. Why not? You guys ever take a shirt to go get airbrushed? They do exactly this. Take the shirt, put it in here, stretch it out a bit. And then, just like that, could be better, but hey. There's always room for improvement. Then we have our quality control specialist come and scope it out and make sure that everything's okay. Claudia, what do you think about this?
Quality controlled.
Quality has been controlled, okay. This part of the process I call sin miedo al éxito. So what you have to do is essentially you just put it down and say fuck it. There we go. Just grab a spoon, put some ink. We're gonna flood the screen. All right. We're pushing the ink through the holes essentially. All right. Should come out looking beautiful. Is this normal?
I've never used one.
I mean, I think it should be normal. It's a heat gun, right?
Today we pretty much just screen printed, and it was a pain in the rear just because everything's a learning curve right now. Screen printing we thought was going to be a lot easier, but in reality what made it difficult was I learned that white water-based ink is extremely difficult to deal with, just because the second that you put it onto the screen, you have about 5 seconds before that air dries. So you have to be either constantly printing without taking any breaks, or you have to just really pre-treat the ink to make sure that it just doesn't dry up on you. Or you could use a different kind of ink, which unfortunately we have water-based ink that we have to get rid of now. This is a huge monumental shift because after the event, the focus really is going to be for me to drive the brand a lot harder, and not just drive the brand harder, but also focus a lot more on developing my craft as a designer. Everything from Photoshop, Illustrator, sewing, my photography, my ads, my videos, that's all. And that concludes this episode of Mercado Goods. If you guys like this sort of content, make sure that you guys subscribe down below. And you will also find our social media down below. To follow the journey more closely, you can follow us on Instagram at Mercado_Goods.
That's all, folks.